Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and today we're going to be doing a quick little review of Episode 8 of Doctor Who Series 11, of course, The Witchfinders. And this is another story set into the past. This time the Doctor and friends get embroiled in a little bit of a witch trial happening. And of course there's something a little bit alien going on. Of course, the one who's kind of being instigating these kind of your witch trials and drowning them into the lake on a tree is actually bitten by an alien species that was held prisoner within that tree, and they're now taking over the people, and they're called the Morax. Now, of course, these are very threatening villains when I first saw them. They were very creepy and very kind of really a cool design to them. I really did enjoy the designs to them, and they actually felt really threatening, and I really liked that Doctor Who kind of had a threatening type of villain this year, this episode. It was a little bit different than the other villains we've had recently, like last week. Now, of course, the Doctor does save the day and stops the Morax. And pretty much I did think this story was really good. Now, I really will say, though, this story was very slow at the beginning. It was kind of a hard one to get really into. I was like, okay, it's kind of cool. We got a witch trial happening. The Doctor is trying to save one that has been accused of being a witch. And then it kind of picked up once we kind of met these kind of zombie-like creatures. I thought it was like zombies were the villains of the story. It kind of went from space mud to zombies to actually the Morax, which were actually possessing it. I like Doctor Who stories that keep making you question the villain. This was really good at doing that. Now, of course, the Doctor was very brilliant in this story. She did a great job. She definitely was highlight of the episode, as long as her companions. They did a great job as well. What I can say, though, that I really enjoyed was the Kane character. I really enjoyed that character. He did a great job portraying it, and it really was probably one of my favorite highlights of the story. So yeah, overall, I would give The Witchfinders about a 7 out of 10. It had really good moments of it, and other moments that I just didn't really enjoy. Like some episodes of Doctor Who, sometimes you're just going to have this kind of story that to me is just kind of average. It's not really the worst episode I've ever seen, nor is it the best story, but it does have a really good idea of course, you got the concept of human nature, how, people are being accused of witches, how really they are not. And of course, you got the Doctor dealing with that, and I really think that's a great setup for a Doctor Who story. All the companions were used very well in it. Yeah, pretty just kind of an enjoyable episode of Doctor Who. So tell me your guys' thoughts on this episode in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.